There we go, we should be live now. New Nexus area, so that'll be interesting. Okay. Waiting for people to show up. Okay, see, we've got one person here. Hello there, Sarkis. I did stream yesterday, but it didn't last very long because the Casual Friday challenge wasn't on. I recapped the content drop because I didn't do a video or anything over it. And Orca was here while I did an unboxing. And I got 7 shards for the leader out of 10. Which wasn't great, but it's better than nothing, you know. But I started out with only 2,400 crystals, so I had a lot less crystals to work with this time. So I've got the base for the body built pretty much. Fix that. And I'm going to try to make it as close to Deker as possible. So I want to try to do the shape for the chest first, but I also want to like color it in before I get to detailing, because I needed to color in some blocks underneath the stuff I need to add on. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. I'm not making much sense. I do know we need this in a different color. And we need, let's see, it looks like we could use this, and, 4 people here. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Also, I unlocked 2 new assists yesterday, Ninja Tommy and Xander. Well, congratulations, Sarkis. Those are great assists. Well, you probably already knew that, but they are brilliant assists. Let me see, I need this and where's that one I used? There it is. Okay, I think that's all I need. No, there's a couple others. Let me go in and find those really quick. Turbo Tommy is interesting. I'm nervous because I watched the moveset video and I watched the global battles because they do have some Turbo Tommy players in there. And my main concern is middle spammers. That seems to be the biggest issue so far. Of course, he's only been out for just about a day, so people are still figuring him out, but so far the biggest problem has been middle spammers, it looks like, because the middle slot is the most extravagant, most flashy of his entire moveset. Okay, so, what I need here is the darkest brown. I think that's what it is that I used. Okay, maybe not. But we need that. Yeah, I haven't used them either. I've got some strategies I want to try to do, and I want to try out. But I'm not sure they're going to work out with the turbo assists. We've actually got quite a few turbo assists to work with now. Of course, turbo green isn't ready yet because the skin isn't out. But you can do Cassie and Phantom Ranger and Blue Centurion on top of Turbo Tommy, you know. But yeah, that's what I was gonna stream yesterday. It was a Casual Friday with turbo red like I usually do, but they just put them in the shop and that was it. So I'm going to build Deker, and in an hour and 20 minutes, either I'm going to go live again or I'm going to continue this live stream. And I'll probably just shut down this stream once the challenge goes live and then boot up another one with a different title. Because I didn't include Turbo Tommy in the title of this. I was just going to make 2 separate live streams. Although I could have probably just done one. But no going back now, you know. I like how for the Moosehead video, they did on the official Legacy Wars YouTube channel when they showed us the assist. They showed Zeo Adamo with the skin on. Yeah, that's like the 2nd or 3rd Moosehead video that showcased the skins. Give me just 1 second.
What's wrong?
Alright, I think we've got all the blocks we need. Hello there, Orca. Just saw your comment on the post on the other device. We just got started. I'm worried about timing this out because of the Turbo Tommy challenge. There we go. So that's how I need that to be done. Now it looks like I need that. And turn that upside down. And there we go. There we go. So there's the belt. Now I just need this to go all the way around. Well, if I remember correctly, I actually need this. And that turned around like so. Okay, so that's all done. We have one layer completely done. Now I need was it that? No, I think it was this one. And it was over here as well. So what I need to do is that, and then, come on, it's not very responsive. I don't know how I got that perfect the first time around, but it works. Okay, let's try that. Color this. Okay, that's too bright. Let's just leave it like that then. I think I can go on to building the squid thing on his chest. Looking at the Heroes of the Grid figure, and it looks like I can just do what I did for the test build. So let's go ahead and try that. I like how for the next season Whoa, I didn't read that right. I like how for the next season of Power Rangers, which is Cosmic Fury, we're getting a female Red Ranger. Yeah, our first full-time female Red Ranger. Because there's A-Squad, SPD, and of course Lauren as Samurai Red. Yes, this is a primarily online multiplayer game where you just share your creations and stuff. So is Zato going to be like a Brown Ranger in Cosmic Fury or something? Because we still have the Gold Ranger. Or is he like a Bronze Ranger or something? I think he's like the first Brown Ranger. Okay, so Zenith Ranger? Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind when I remember the Ranger colors for Cosmic Fury. I don't know why it only... There we go. It only did about half of what I wanted it to do. Getting this stuff off my screen here. And let's get this shaped out. Let's do this. And... that. Okay. Oh, so that's not how I want to do that. Okay, well, it is over here. Yeah, it's basically a Minecraft Roblox mix, but it still has enough features to where it makes itself its own game. That's what Black Sun was asking me when we built Deker on our live stream last time. Well, come on. I really hope Omlet doesn't crash during this, because the game is not all that responsive today. I don't know why. I tapped on this thing like 5 times. I don't know why it's skipping over blocks now. Gotta like pound the screen for it to register anything. Okay, so that's all shaped out. And now... Well, let's color the entire thing, the entire teal thing white. Okay. Come on. I really hope Legacy Wars is not like this. These things are not gonna go well if it is like that. Anyway, we're starting to get some pattern going here. Okay, so what I need to do here to get it consistent with the other triangle here is that. That works. And do this. Turn them around. And it looks like we can just color the rest of that symbol in like this. Okay, and what? No, what are you doing? Put it in. There we go. Did I mess anything else up? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's get back to coloring in the tendrils, I guess, if you want to call it that. Yeah, I really like how I did the body on the test build. I'm not super fond of the face though, and you'll see why later. Omlet says there's nobody here, but I know that's not true at all. Oh yeah. So now we've got white on this side. You can see it, if you look very closely you can see a little blue over here, but you know, that's fine. But you still have mostly red on this side, because the tendrils go in to the body, and from a different angle it kind of looks really cool. So this is the entire chest done. I think we just need to do the shaping on the top and then on the back. So let's do the back while we're here. This is one of the most complicated parts of the build because you have so many spikes. Now the most complicated build, this is the second most complicated part of the build. The most complicated part of the build is the spikes on the back of Deker's head, because there's so many different angles you've got to get. So what I have to do is go up here, and it looks like I do this, and then for the rest of the build just go up like that. And shape it out like this. And then it kind of goes back in like this, like it curves. Okay, I don't know why that's bright and that isn't. That's better. And do this. And that. And go up still. So now we've got his spine, if we're going to call it that. I guess I will. And now we need the shoulder blades, and those go in 3 blocks up, like so, and another one right here and up here, and I gotta shape that out. And what I did on the test build was there was a hole here, and I wanted to make it look like that. So then I went and did, was it like this? Yes, it was. Okay. So I basically did it like that. And we'll get to the rest of the shoulder blades when we do the top of the torso. And what I need right now is the darkest gray here. Welcome, Black Sun. You were here for the Dane stream, weren't you? Yeah, you were asking about this game. I need the white here. How come no live for Turbo Red? Because the challenge isn't on. I was streaming yesterday, and I ended up doing the unboxing. Got 7 out of 10 shards, and ran out of crystals. I only had 2,400, so I only got 7 shards. That was actually pretty lucky, I would say, getting the 7. So that's what I'm going to do for the neck, because it looks like he's got something at the front of his neck, but he's got like a collar that goes around, kind of like Dane does. And then what I've got to do is yeah, it didn't last very long. It only lasted a few minutes. I need that about here, like that. Right? Yeah. Or is that right? Yeah, that's right. Just doesn't look like it. No, it's not bad, it's just not ideal, I guess. Since the challenge wasn't on, I was kind of hoping to unlock him so we could do like viewer battles, since the challenge wasn't on, but that didn't work out, but oh well. There's a challenge going to be in the next hour or so. Yeah, I think it's because they accidentally did the Casual Friday challenge on that Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever it was that Turbo Red was briefly in the game. The day that I uploaded that I sent out the post of the taunt. Okay, so if I go at it from this angle, I can do it like that, and that's kind of how he has it. Or I can... No, I'm gonna do it like that. Oh yeah, I need to finish up the tendrils. There's something I forgot. That's not what I had in mind, but... that works. Kinda. Yeah, I'll just do it like that. Probably something to do with them taking a week off. Yeah, it does kind of screw up the schedule with everything. But, you know, devs deserve some time, but... Okay, so now the tendrils are fully done, and now I can safely do the collar. That's... oh, come on. Delete. Alright, so what I actually need to do, if you would actually there. Come on, there we go. So they need to be farther out. Come on. There we go. I didn't have this much trouble in building Dane. I don't know what's going on here. Well... okay, so if I can curve it out like that, curve this out, and curve this out, now the entire back is done. for Deker. And yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do next is shape out the collar. Shouldn't be that hard to do. Okay. Since he's Tommy, I was expecting him to have like a super or stacks, but he turned out okay. Yeah. As I was telling Sarkis earlier, my main concern with Turbo Tommy are middle spammers, because the middle slot seems to have the most flashy moves out of his entire moveset. The left slot looks okay. Of course, I haven't used him yet, but I watched the moveset video, those combos in that video, and the global matches that actually feature Turbo Tommy in there. And it seems that middle spamming is the biggest issue with Tommy so far. So, yeah. Sharka says, I wonder if they're going to release the Tommy Legend of the White Dragon. I think they probably will when the film is actually released. Of course, it's not Tommy, it's Eric Reed, but it is Jason David Frank. But I do see your point, yeah. I would like for them to do like a double release with White Dragon, Eric Reed, and Dragon Prime as the villain of that. I'd like them to do a double release of those characters, and heck, maybe Dragon Prime will be a skin for Draken or something. That'd be neat. Of course, if their movesets are drastically different, then by all means make him his own character. Of course, they could just make Legend of the White Dragon, Eric Reed, just a skin for White Ranger Tommy. Anyway, now we need the arms before I forget about them, because I will forget about them. So, let's give him a thumb. Let's give him another thumb. Let me mute for another few minutes. Okay, so I've got the arms all built out. Wonder if they're gonna release, yeah, or Master Morpher Tommy. That would be interesting. They should make Legend of the White Dragon a character, then give us Lord Draken Evo 2 as a skin. Oh, I'd be down for that. We need the other Draken forms. Do you enjoy hacking games? What do you mean by that? Like hacking into a game's files and stuff? I haven't done it before. Or do you mean like, well, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Come on, there we go. Any time now. Go. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Something like that. Yeah, I haven't done it before. Do you know of any games, like, can you name any games that are like that? I might be able to check them out. Because I don't know how to dig into a game's files. I would love to go into Legacy Wars' files like some people do and just data mine that stuff. Because there's, of course, they found the Izzy shard icons and the loading screen before she was even revealed. Someone leaked all the skin icons and morpher icons and town icons for like power passes, and that's how I knew about the Mystic Force morpher that still isn't in the game yet, but it's in the files somewhere. I'd like to dig into the files and look for stuff like that. Fun Run 3? Can't say I've heard of that. I'll have to do some research on that one. A lot of coins, jewelry, etc. Huh. Interesting. Challenges in a couple of minutes? Really? Well, I'll have to wrap this up pretty soon. Let me get on my other device and see when the challenge is for me. Of course, if the challenge is live before this build is done, I'll do the challenge after the build is done. So, the Turbo Tommy matches may be delayed if we're not done with this in time, but we should be done in time. We're actually halfway done now. Actually, we're over halfway done, just over halfway done. We need to build the head and then shape it out. I need to color in the arms, and that's pretty much all we have to do. Okay, the challenge for me is 50 minutes, so yeah. 10 less minutes than an hour. Venjix is on the shop today, along with Beast Morphers Red and Ninja Storm Navy, and of course Turbo Red. Okay, so now what I need to do is put some of these on his arms, like this, and I'll shape that out. Because he has these orb things on his arms, and I'm not sure exactly how to simulate that, so I just put it on the edge. I was gonna do something with the colorable ice with snow on top kind of block, and it just wouldn't work out, so I just went with this in the end in the test build. And yeah. So anyway, we need that. Now you can't see that until I turn it. Like, okay, well, there we go. And then I'll need it on the other side. And turn it like that to where it is like an arrow. He's got these lines on his arms, quite a few of them, but I was only able to simulate these because we need to put this on those, and then I need to put the line block on here again and do the same thing I did on the arms. Okay, so for this side, I went ahead on the test build and turned that on its side. And I did the same thing for this. There we go. That was a weird way of doing it. Anyway, so I did that, and I couldn't mirror this thing, you know? So I had to basically do the same pattern, but reverse it. So I had to do this, and do that. And I ended up just doing, see, this looks cool. I would have loved to do it like that, but it wouldn't let me do it on this side. Turbo Red should have been TJ. I kind of agree with you, but I kind of see why they went with Tommy, since it was the last time they could add Tommy to the game. Alright, so anyway, I had to do this. Wait. Then what the heck did I not mirror it for then? In the test build, I didn't even mirror it. I didn't even try to do this. Well, this works out better. This works out better. It's like Dane. When I built him on the live stream, I added more details than I did in the test build. Oh yeah, the second taunt is easily the best. But I think that's what they try to do with the second taunt, is they make it better than the first one, so they trick you into buying it when it's available in the vanity shop, because it's just how they do it. Okay, so now let's build the head. I have to make it 4 going forward like this, but I have to make it 6 wide like I made the body. So this looks really weird right now, and it will look weird probably for the rest of the stream. But I have to make this 6 tall, so I basically have to make a square. So let's just do it like this, it'll make it easier for me. Alright, and then need to do this. Oh yeah, Xander is out of premium. He was after, what was it? Is Camdor out? I don't think Camdor is out. Because Dane would have been after Camdor, right? No, that would have been Aisha. And then it would have gone Dane. So Camdor's probably... No, Camdor is out. Because he was right after Skull. Yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, so is Aisha the next person to be released from premium? I think she is. Okay, anyway, let's fix this monstrosity. I'm pretty sure Dane was already released, but of course I already have him unlocked, so I have no idea. Aisha's already out. It showed that she was still in premium for me. Let me get back on Legacy Wars on my other device and look at that, because I'm pretty sure in my undiscovered menu it's completely empty, but I don't have any shards of Aisha. Unless it's one of those situations where if you have the character unlocked, it shows you what league they're going to be in when they actually get released. Because it's happened plenty of times before, like with Alpha 5 and Rita Repulsa, Mighty Morphin Rita Repulsa. Mighty Morphin White, of course those were like back in the day, but every once in a while that'll happen here. Okay, scrolling through. That's a bug. The characters is already out, but it shows they're in premium. Yeah, because right now mine discovered is completely empty. My premium has Aisha leader and assist, and Turbo Red assist, and Vipra assist, and that's literally it. Oh well. And it didn't show what league she was in when I checked earlier. So, I don't know. Anyway, so we've got the head shaped out, mostly. It looks really weird because I don't have it colored in, and I don't have the spikes on the back. So let's fix that, and put the spikes on the back. Oh wait, I need to shape this out. I also did this when I made the skull for like a skeleton. I did that, and I just had the neck be like really thin, so it didn't look flat inside. And this will look cooler when I get it completely built, you know? And now I think I need that. And let's get this shaped out before it confuses me. Okay. Alright. Zato is after Dane. Okay. Yeah, that is pretty interesting. Alright, now let's turn this over on its side. Okay, so now I can safely add these before getting confused. And I'm already confused. Well, okay. Yeah, okay. There we go. So, we're good here. After Zato was Vesper. Yeah, that sounds about right. And after that was Vipra, and then November was... It wasn't Sarah because she was December. Who was November? I'm drawing a blank in November. Orion, yeah, that's why. Because I don't like remembering Orion. Come on, go, come on. There we go. So let's shape the rest of this out. Yes. Vesper, Vipra, Orion, and Sarah. Did I add anything over there? No, I did not. That's why the curve was there. Okay, so now, Orion, Sarah, Tommy. Yeah, okay. When I was counting the early 2022 characters, I always forgot, I think it was Camdor. I always forgot that Camdor was in there. Of course, today I remembered. Because he was after Skull. Okay, so it's Ivan after Tommy. That would be interesting, but, you know, licensing. Apparently Sony owns the rights to Ivan Ooze. That's the reason he's not in Heroes of the Grid, the board game. Come on. Oh, from Dino Charge. That makes sense. Yeah. Although Ivan is, he is a highly requested character, but he's just not coming. I think we just all need to accept that, you know? Okay, so Deker is all shaped out now. Now we just need to color in the face. And the rest of the head for that matter. So, but that's already done, because there we go. So now I need, oh man. This is my least favorite part of the build, is what we're about to make right now. Oh, and I forgot we need display 0. There we go. In between Beach Sand and Robot Box 2 is display 0. And then we need to color that dark red that we've been using. And that's the only place we're going to use it. So I don't even know why I included it there. But I just did in the test build. And we're using it in the real thing. And then we need this. There we go. Come on. There we go. And we need them here again. And we need it up here. And let's make it symmetrical this time. We did it for the arms, so we can do it for the head. Now this looks really weird right now, but trust me when I say it doesn't get much better. I forgot to shape this out too. I spent like 20 minutes deciding the other night how to shape that out, and I just settled for that. So he's got these like whole things on his head, and I was only able to simulate the ones in the front. He doesn't have a face right now. He will in a little bit. But right now, he is faceless. Okay, so now we need to turn the blocks around to where it looks like a little bit like a face. Come on. Are we running good on time? 2:25. Oh yeah, we'll have like 30 minutes left by the time we get done with this before the challenge. Yeah, I think he should. Two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3. It's not very responsive, so this is gonna be. Come on, there we go. Oh wait, we don't want it like that. Wait, what? I guess that's what I had it on last. There we go. So that's half of what we need to do. So now, let's, there we go. And now we just need to change the position of the candy blocks here. Okay, kind of like that. Only not like that. It is starting to resemble him, but not by much. Okay, that's one side of the face pretty much done. Okay. That's what I've got to simulate the other holes on the other side of the head, but, you know. Alright, hang on. This was tricky the first time I did this. I actually don't remember exactly how I managed to do it. So I'm probably going to change this to what we've got on the... There we go. Dang it. That's not how I want it to be done. That's still not right. That's not right either. That's what I wanted to do. How'd I do it? I have no idea. That actually looks kind of cool. He's kind of tired of everything, you know? I know, 2,000 years later. That's what it feels like. That's still not what I wanted to do. Oh, I guess it is. I guess I was just looking at it weird. Okay, so. Ta-da! There's Deker. The face is not my favorite part of the build, by any means at all. Everything else, though, looks pretty good. I especially love the view from the back here. I think I encapsulated the spikes pretty well. And especially the tendrils, that's another one of my favorite parts. All of this looks awesome. And then you get over here. It's just... And I guess it's because usually my characters have eyes that are like 4 blocks, you know? So I'm not used to having 2 blocks for eyes. And I guess because it looks like he has a massive forehead. That's just kind of what he looks like, you know. So, yeah. Take a picture of this. Whoa. Alright. And with only 28 minutes to spare, Deker is... I'm not paying for 2 VIP subscriptions. I'm sorry, I'm just not doing it. Alright, so here's Dane, the one that we built last week. Fully playable. Looking pretty cool. Why are the shoes black? Why are the shoes black? Oh, and this is a test build because the arms aren't symmetrical. As you can tell, I have the exact same design on both arms. Want to see an effective way of deleting everything? Don't worry, this is not what we just built. This is just the test build. Because that is not mine. I did not build that. There, that's what I built. So, there's Dane, Deker, there's the clone. This is kind of what the clone officer is going to look like, just with like red markings, a rangefinder, a pauldron. It's basically some accessories and paint added onto this is what the clone officer is going to look like. We've got a B1 battle droid over here. I tried to make Wolverine, and I make a pretty good Among Us crewmate, I'm not gonna lie. So, oh, did I show you guys the Psycho Rangers? I don't think I have. We also made the Bad Batch. You guys remember me making Batman last year? I tried to make the White Ranger. It was okay. Lord Draken Evolution 3. I missed some of the parts on the crown, but I fixed that in the playable character. I showed you guys Pumpkin Wrapper last time. There are the Psycho Rangers. Made every single one of them, including green and silver. I made Mighty Morphin Green, with and without the shield. And you can't go without the Red Ranger here, so I made him as well 2 years ago. Can you believe it's been that long? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna remake him though. That was a request from one of you guys. I think it was Black Sun. It was Black Sun or Sarkis. The other one requested Lord Zed, which unfortunately I don't think I'll be able to build after all, because I can't build the brain on top of his head without the brain block, and yes, they do have a block for that, but it requires that VIP subscription that the game really, really wants me to buy. But I'm already paying for one, so, and that drip block is not the one. There we go. VIP subscription for this. That would be perfect for Lord Zed. If I ever get VIP, Lord Zed is the first person I'm making. Okay, let's do that. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to turn it white again. And save. And then we're going to take another picture. Why is he moving? Why is he moving? He shouldn't be moving. Oh, that kind of looks cool, how I had the picture there. Ta-da! Alright, so there's test build Dane, with my missing details. And there's the one that we built on livestream. He looks excited. I guess he's just pacing back and forth, isn't he? He's just bouncing. I'm also working on the airship from Among Us and Henry Stickmin. Moon23 and I have been working on the Skeld for some time, and she's just kind of lost interest in the project. Not completely, but she hasn't been wanting to continue it, so I started making the Among Us maps on my own thing, and so far I only have the viewing deck room. But it's starting to come along a little bit. Next is Boba Fett from the Book of Boba Fett. You can look up the re-armored Boba Fett on Google and see what I'm talking about there. I did make Boba Fett, the original trilogy Boba Fett, before in the Disney Infinity art style. I used the Infinity figure for that. I don't know if it'll show it up on here or not. It might be a long ways down. Long ways down. Yep, there it is. So technically I already made Boba Fett, this version, but I kind of want to remake the helmet, and I want to make the Book of Boba Fett version. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I could also do a remake of Darth Maul. And this Loki is simple, but it's effective. So I don't know if I'll remake it or not. If you guys really want me to, then I will. I can't do beards very well in this game, and it's really hard to make Spider-Man, like his mask and everything. And it's really hard to make Jedi robes. But I can make Anakin Skywalker pretty well. I actually have a video on me making Anakin. Actually, I think he's up here somewhere. Oh yeah, the Goomba. Where's that one at? That was when I was making the Super Mario world that you could actually go inside. There we go, yeah, Goomba stack. Shocked Goomba. I even went as far as to put him in a mech suit. And you can run around just like that. It's gonna look really funny. Yeah, I'm not getting some crystals through those pets, because that's their feature. So yeah, you can just run around like a Goomba like this. Little tiny guy walking around in robot legs. It also says I'm Deker right now, which is not true. Until now. So there we go, we've got a fully playable Deker. Pass what on? Anyway. Thank you guys for tuning in. And thank you for your input on the polls. I'll be back next week with Boba Fett. And in 20 minutes, I will be live once again for Turbo Red on Legacy Wars. Until then, this is Shark Collector Films out. See you later, guys.